Let's talk about audio track shifting in Video Barbershop. If you have an older VCR that you have issues syncing audio and you find that the audio not only is out of sync but also drifts over time, this is the tool that you want to be aware of for Video Barbershop. It is this fifth button here. You can see, I mean, it's little arrows in the speaker, so it might give you a hint as to what it can do. But what you might find is if you clip a video and you have a series of clips here, I'm just going to break the video up into, a whole bunch of clips. Let's pretend this is a whole series of commercials that you're extracting out of a 4-hour video, and at first the commercials are all nice and great and wonderful with the audio, but by the end of that 4-hour tape they're offset by quite a bit, and the people's lips talking, mouths moving aren't quite in sync. What you can do, this top row again affects the video, the complete video itself. All clips from that video will be affected by these settings. And if you notice that at the very beginning, this clip, for example, the audio is offset and is behind the video, you can shift the audio forward so that the audio is now, nearly a quarter of a second leading the video. If you find the audio is ahead and you need to pull it back to sync it up, you can pull it back and offset it by these milliseconds. Now the range here is half a second, 500 milliseconds either direction, so you can do that shift. Now this shift, I'm just going to show an example. Say this is pretty bad, and so I need to offset it by quite a bit here at the beginning. This will be offset for all clips across the entire video. This clip, for example, is fine. That's great. But this clip is really offset because there was time drifting across all of these clips. In the clip specific control that overrides this, or not overrides, I'm sorry, these other ones override the settings. This one, what it does is it adds an amount of a shift. And you can see the graphic here applied additionally to what you've done before, so it gives you a visual representation of what's happening and what's shifting along. But what you can do is you can go through and find exactly, let's be consistent with our shifts. Let's say this drifted even more from the beginning, and so this when I hit it and play it, I find that
hours of Adam, nothing near it for the price.
Let's say that is perfectly in sync now, and after I've done all my shifting. Well, now that I know what the end is and what my beginning was, I can do a quick calculation and kind of figure out, oh, I need to do, X number of milliseconds per every amount of, you figure, okay, so here's the time of, it's like, let's just pretend it was shifted not that much. Second clip shifted a little bit more. This is something that you would test. You can calculate it, but then you can come in here and play it and see if it syncs up to what's going on in the video. But it allows you to go through and apply that drift yourself across all your clips that you create. And with the fact that when you're cutting clips, when you create a clip and snip it, it starts the next clip. Let me switch over this one. The start time is automatically designated when you cut a clip where you left off. So this next one that I do, I don't even have to define a start time here. I'm just defining end times after each start time. And there's no gap between these clips when I do it that way. So you can break something up really quickly and easily without the gap. Now, because there is no gap here, if you are actually shifting the audio, you're gonna run into some issues when you line these clips back up. So be aware of that. If you're trying to adjust an entire video, try to find the moments where there's a transition and break at that point, and so you can give yourself a little extra visual and find the points in which the audio dies down, and you don't need to have the audio in sync, that it's a clear slate, because you could run into some issues with audio overlapping from continuous clips. But that's just something for you to play with. But just be aware, you can shift the audio track per video, and then you can go in and fine tune it and add additional shifting per clip itself and fix the time shift issue on old VCR conversions. Okay, thank you. I really appreciate you downloading the beta from Apple's test flight system. It's available for free if you haven't done it yet. Link is in the description of the YouTube channel. Please do so. Please play with this program. I'm really proud of it. It's got a lot of great features for video editing, especially for those that edit VHS tapes. So give it a try. Send me feedback, and I'll enhance this with whatever your video editing pipeline is. If there's other features that you've come across when you've been trying to work with old tapes or old hardware and capture cards that give you problems, is there a tool I can create to make that really easy for you? Let me know. I'm more than happy to keep expanding these features to make it as user friendly and as easy, as powerful as possible. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it.